Hi, this is Suchi, and today I'm going to show you how to create a dashboard in Excel. In my previous videos, I have talked about pivot tables. Now, to create a dashboard, we want to show some charts, some analysis, and the first step of it is creating pivot tables. So let me show you one thing before even starting. If we have this data somewhere, let me create a new sheet and let us have this data. Now, if I am inserting a pivot table based on this, let's say I'm inserting it here. It could be city wise rate. This is a sample just for showing you what is happening here. So this is if I'm inserting this and I'm adding some new data to this table. This value is not getting changed. Even if I refresh it, this is not getting changed. Why? Because the data range is not changed. But at the same time, let me show you one thing. Okay, let me remove this pivot table and same thing we will do, but we will add this to we will insert a table here. We will convert it into a table. So once it is converted into table and we insert a pivot table with this table name, let's say here, so this is table 6 is our this table. So if we do this, and now we will do a city wise analysis, let's say sum of rate. Now what we are going to do is we will add some more data. Let's say this part we will add here. It got included, and if we refresh this pivot table, the data got changed. So this is the reason why we are not going to keep the data as it is. We will insert a table here. Let me delete this sheet. We don't need it anymore. It is just for your understanding. So first what we will do, we will select this data and we will insert a table here. So once the table is inserted, now if we will add new data also, the range will be dynamic. So now we will insert a pivot table for this data, for this table, and inside this existing worksheet analysis 1. We will have 3 analysis. So let me insert all of them. This will be analysis 2 and another pivot table we will insert inside analysis 3 worksheet. So let's go there and paste it here. We have inserted 3 pivot tables and we will add the analysis here. Let me add some state-wise analysis over here. Let me change it to average. Done. We can also add something else, maybe city. Let me add, okay, not here. Let me add the count of city here. Okay, let me add another analysis. This will be date wise analysis. I'll not need quarter, I will not need years. Let me have a monthly analysis. So I'll add the rate here as not as sum but as average. Now we will add the third pivot table. So we will go here and Let me add it as, let's say, quarterly analysis, and month I will remove, I don't need it. Rate I will need, so I will add it as an average. That's it. We have three pivot tables. Now let us create three pivot charts. So let us click here and go to pivot table analyze, and here we will see pivot chart option. So if we will click on pivot chart, we can see this. So first of all, let me do one thing here. I will do some sorting. So more sort options, we will go here, and based on average of rate, I'll sort it. Here in the field option, we can change the name also. So let us have this combo chart, let's say like this, where rate as average is in bars and number of cities are in line chart. So here we go, we have this. We can change, we can add some title and all. So let us do some formatting. To this chart, we will add some chart title. Above the chart, we will say state-wise rate average, and it is showing number of city. Then let's go to the another analysis. We can also insert some chart here. So now if you see, this line chart is not looking very nice because of this axis range. So I will change it to, let me change this axis, change this to, let me change it to 65 and see. Now the chart looks better. So I will keep it. And we will add third analysis, which is this one, quarterly petrol rate over the years. So here also we will add a pivot chart, and I will prefer line chart here. This looks nice. So I'll add this vertical axis title, where I can write it as petrol rate. Here I can write it as years. You can do that. We can add that in this chart as well. Let's say vertical axis title I'm adding, and I'll add it as petrol rate. Another, here also we can add, let's say let me go to the designs, and I will again add axis title primary vertical, and as well as I will add primary horizontal. I will say, although it is very visible, but we will still add here petrol rate. This is how it looks like. In my next video, I will show you how these charts are going to be added to the dashboard. So this is it for today. Goodbye, and we'll see you in the next video.